Angels. Angels are the guardians of hope and wonder. The keepers of magic and dreams. Angels watch over you wherever you go.
Bonjour, c'est Anique Granger. Vous écoutez Radio Venice.
Very.
Wow. All right.
Hi, everybody.
Tonan.
Yeah, Michael.
How are you guys doing?
Ray, Barry.
Hey.
Everyone in the
Excited.
studio. Yeah.
Everyone in the audience. RadioVenice.tv. Mick Garrison's online. Hey, Mick, how are you?
Hey, Mick.
Hey, Mick. Mick. Good
There
afternoon, evening, morning.
there is a lot of
wherever
that
you are.
going on. That is,
Yeah.
we've got a lot of
There we
people
go.
coming to us from different time zones today. Very excited.
Good morning.
It's a
We've got
beautiful
obviously
thing.
Michael and Tonan there in Venice holding down headquarters. Barry in outer space. I'm joining you from the future. It's already March here, and we've got from the other side of the world, well, sort of the third point of the triangle. We've got Elio Banzer joining us from Switzerland.
Yeah.
Hey, Elio, how are
Hi,
you?
Elio.
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks for staying up late. So tell us, what time is it over there?
It's 20 past 1 in the night here.
Yeah,
On Monday morning, right?
on Monday morning. Yeah,
On Monday morning.
Almost past your bedtime.
almost past your bedtime.
But that's the taste of rock and roll here, right? Staying
Yeah,
up
of course.
and everything. Gotta do it wherever you are.
Hey, man. You're right on.
Claudio is a son of Claudio. Elio is a son of Claudio, a good friend of Radio Venice.
Yes.
Very old friend of mine. And it's a beautiful thing that this has happened today.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're also like a Swiss drumming champion, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I won the Swiss national drumming contest twice, but I was like 4 or 6 years younger than that now.
All right. Okay.
That's
so-
awesome. That's awesome. Let's bring in
Yeah, I
our
remember that.
our second guest is joining us from Montreal. Please welcome the beautiful Anik Groje. I hope I got that pronounced properly. Hi,
perfect.
thanks for
Hi.
joining us.
Hi, Anique.
Thanks.
Hi.
Canada.
Happy to be here.
Canada. Right on.
And what time is it for you guys? You're a little bit later than Venice,
It's
aren't you?
about 7:20.
Yeah.
It's dark already. We still have the sunshine.
Wow, I like your background. It looks really
nice.
cool.
It's very,
Isn't it
very
beautiful?
cozy in here.
It looks really cozy, right,
Yeah.
Mike?
It
Wow,
is super
man.
cozy.
I'm ready to crawl in.
It's really
there.
good.
Come on
And
over.
Michael, sorry, what were you going to say?
Oh, we were talking about crawling all over to Canada. Thank you.
So
Anytime.
we got
Except the border thing's a problem, but
Yeah.
Oh, I got no borders
These
in
days.
my mind.
we got a friend from Venezuela here, Victor Manso. Will you say, just want to say hi real quick? We're not going to play you yet. Just come to the
Come on
camera
over.
and say hi real quick. We can introduce him. He's a great vocalist, great guitar player. I saw him.
Michael's
in
like the
music
headless
box.
post today.
I'm the headless post. Here's
Just
my
stand back a bit, yeah. Hey, Victor,
Hey, Victor.
how are you?
Victor.
There's quite a few people have tuned in from Venezuela, so I'm assuming they're
Hold
all
on,
friends
here,
of yours.
One
Oh, he
second.
can't
I
hear
got
us.
to turn him up a little bit now, right?
Hey,
No, it's not plugged in.
Oh, that
not plugged in. That
No, it's not.
Hey,
headphones
you can-
101, kids. If you want to hear something, you got to plug them in.
You can tell as a professional sound
I was
engineer.
trying to do it with my
right?
spirit, like I was just trying to, but it wasn't working.
Now you can
Well,
hear, right?
Yeah, I can hear it.
I just wanted to say welcome, and also there's quite a few people tuning in from Venezuela, so I'm assuming they're friends and family of yours. So thank you
Yes.
everyone for joining us.
Un
What
saludo
time is it
mucho
going to be
cariño.
down there at the moment?
In Venezuela, it's like 4 hours later.
Okay, so it's
like
probably
8
8:20?
o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hi to
All right,
Venezuela.
still pretty reasonable.
So
Yeah.
Sí. Un saludo a toda la gente de Venezuela.
Salute.
Salute. So that's what we're going to do. Let's get the party started. Let's go to Switzerland
Yeah.
and just rock it.
We're going to go to Switzerland. We're going to have, it's great to have Elio back. I don't know if you guys remember, but we did have Elio on the show back in 2017. And I just want to show everyone the setup because we had a full kit in that space where Michael and Victor are sitting at the moment. And it looked a little like this.
Oh.
And,
Yes.
so you would have been 11 then, right?
Yeah, I was.
Yeah. Yeah. You got a little bit more hair now.
Yeah, I'm not that much taller, but yeah.
Hey,
But
I just
even
wanna-
back then, he was kicking it on the drums. And kudos to your cover of Kashmir. It's not often that I appreciate a Zeppelin cover, but you really nailed that one.
hey, bro, I'm a big fan of yours, all right? So keep jamming, bro, please.
Thanks, Tony.
All right? Thank you, brother.
Well, if you know Tonan is your fan, you better keep going, right? I mean, it's kind of quite a commitment, right? What do you think?
Hey, man, you know, you got your uncle is a bass player for Metallica, Robert Trujillo, my good friend, man. So just, keep jamming.
Well, he's just offering you a job, for as a drummer. But we talk about this later, right? So let's get this party started. Let's
get the party started.
That's
All
what
right,
we're gonna
thanks,
do.
Elio. Are you going to ring
Yeah,
him in?
let's
Who's got the bell?
hear some rock and roll.
Yeah, we're going to bring him in.
Let's not fall asleep here. Turn it up
Turn it
and
up.
tune in, turn on, and turn it up, please.
Okay. Hey, Elio, we're very glad to have you back on the show, all the way from Switzerland in the middle of the night.
Rock this shit, right?
Let this guy here play the drums. You will hear quite something.
There we go, brother.
Yeah, sorry, that caught us all by surprise. Nice one, Elio. That's awesome. So, yeah, grab your mic and your headphones. Wow, this kid. So, just while he's getting his head, you started playing when you were 3, right?
Yeah, something between 3 and 4.
3 and 4, and then you won the competitions at 4 and 6, right?
No, I meant 4 years earlier than now. I meant 9 and 11.
Okay,
Yeah.
9 and 11. All right. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
2015 and 17.
Yeah. Right.
What are your influences as a drummer? You know, what are you doing? It must be someone that really kicks you, right? I think I can guess, right?
Who?
Well, mainly
John Henry
John
Bonham, dude, from Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
You know it, bro. Kicking
Of
ass.
You should take it as a compliment because we're listening to you here. You sound like a big fat drummer, right?
Huge.
You're like a really,
Thanks.
fit.
That's so nice, man.
Do we get to hear some more?
Yeah, sure.
Fuck yeah.
Right now?
Sure.
Sure. We're ready. We're ready, and we also don't want to keep you up too late.
Monster.
Fucking the dude from.
Amazing. Wait, I gotta unmute everybody so you get the full effect.
Fanny, come here, say hi.
Amazing.
Fanny came to see it live.
Yeah. Oh my.
Hey, Franny, how are you?
One more step.
Great.
Wow, that was
amazing,
fantastic.
Elio.
That's incredible.
Absolutely.
Watch your foot.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Absolutely incredible.
Thank you so much.
Totally
Thank you.
cool.
Elio.
I'm like-
Elio, right?
Elio, yes.
Covered in
Elio.
goosebumps.
Elio
and you
putting on the
nearly
best
crying.
show ever.
Elio. Wow.
Jeez, man, that was
Amazing.
incredible.
Yeah.
There's one thing about seeing that very young
Hearing.
person putting so much energy in there. You know, I have to say for my life, what music did for my life, it's a beautiful thing, and I think this is great what you're doing. Because having
Incredible.
that skill already at that age, and kudos to Claudio,
Yeah.
my good friend, supporting this. I really love this. To see
Wow,
this. Really,
man,
really
that was
good.
a
Absolutely.
kick-ass show, man. That's a.
I
hopefully
hope
we
they
get
don't
more of
run
that.
you out of town.
And you know, it went through my mind,
It's at
man. And
1:30, right?
And my spirit was, it was just a fireworks of sound.
It was fabulous.
Incredible, man. Really.
I really liked this comment from Mick Garrison. He says, "Nice to hear a drummer that knows how to pull from the whole kit and knows the structure of a good solo." And then he followed it up with bass player approved.
Right? You could thank his dad.
Yay.
Man.
Well,
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Claudio.
hello.
Wow.
Yeah, Claudio, man.
That's great, Elio.
Wow, 3 more years and he's on the Rockstar
I don't know what's
Bus tour
happening.
bus.
I can't hear. Hi, everyone. Hi,
Oh, yeah.
friend.
Claudio.
Claudio, right?
Hey, whatever happens. So thank you so much. Barry, what do you think? Barry worked with some of the
That
best
was
drummers in the
incredible.
world. Pretty good, right?
Oh yeah. We'll put
Pretty
him up
good,
with,
huh? He's
Vinny
amazing,
Canuto.
isn't it?
You know, with the
It's
drum
awesome.
off.
But a lot of practice every day,
Yeah.
I
daily.
can
Yeah.
imagine.
A firework of sound, man. You really got to hand it to you, brother. You're a great dad, man. You're doing a good job. Wow.
Thank
Wow.
you. It's so
Well,
nice.
And tomorrow you go to the supermarket, you're going to be famous because they all found out you've been on Radio Venice. You know, I mean,
Or on the
You
front
gotta-
paper
you
of the
gotta
cops.
be careful to stay humble because to get
Yeah.
so young, so early, already on Radio
Dude.
Venice, holy shit, man.
3 more years and you're getting over here to play with some bands too, man. Or get
Yeah.
yours going there and bring them here.
Yeah, just
Wow.
real quick again, your influences. Why? Tell us real quick. Why did you start making music?
Well, I don't even know really. Well,
He had a drum.
That's
We had all the instruments laying around. He sat on the drum and he never got up again. You know, that was
That's what happened.
Just like
Well, it's
Claudio.
paid off.
Yeah, it's really good to hear a fresh new sound of the drummer, man. It's really good. Really inspiring for a lot of musicians out there. You remember, you're touching hearts out there, brother.
thank you. It's
Yeah, it's
really nice
fantastic.
of you.
Really
Right.
good. Well, it's really good to have you back on the show. Thanks so much for joining us from Switzerland. We hope we
Thank-
can get us all back in together at the Venice studio one day, sometime in the
Right.
who knows whenever they let us leave the country. But in the meantime, it's really great to have you guys join us from home.
Claudio, you said you're coming back next year, right? If possible.
22.
22.
22.
Okay, in 22 we shall rock. Okay, that's what
Nah.
It would be good to see you. Good to see you, Elio. Thank you so much, Claudio. Really good to see you.
Thank you,
Good to see
family.
everyone.
Hey,
Thanks so much.
Thank you,
Thanks so
family.
much,
from
guys.
Have
Radio
a good
Venice
Sunday. We go to
TV
sleep
land.
now.
All right. Have a
Yeah,
good sleep.
Thank you for having me. It was so nice. Thank you.
It was our pleasure.
Uh,
Thanks so
Wow.
much, Elio.
If-
Thanks,
Bye.
Claudio.
Thanks. Bye.
Ready?
Hot chocolate, man, and some
Wow.
whipped cream.
We bring a lot of chocolate.
I love you.
yeah. Swiss chocolate.
You can't say Swiss without a smile, man. Okay, we love you. Let's check
All
out
right.
Canada.
Thanks,
What's
guys.
happening?
Yeah, we're going to go to
Bye.
Canada. Bye.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
Going to Canada.
Thank
See you
you.
later.
Keep rocking the world, man. You're
All
doing
right.
it.
Wow. That was
All
that was
right.
incredible.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Speechless.
we've got a lot of people have tuned in from Canada as well, so I think it's time to give them a little of what they tuned in for. Not that they didn't enjoy that, I'm
But
sure.
after that, I just feel like I want to go like practice my scales real fast or something. Whew, we're gonna take it down a little notch.
It's a tough act to follow.
Do we need?
Yeah.
Do we need? Well, do we need a little Out-of-Control-atron interlude just to
Whew, I feel
reset?
like I'm
bell.
still
Yeah.
buzzing from that.
Totally
Yeah,
concur.
absolutely.
I feel like
Absolutely.
I'm
Yeah.
just see if
Let's-
I can get
okay.
Let's have a little.
I gotta mellow myself out a little bit.
We're gonna have a little bit of
We gotta mellow
Out-of-Control-atron.
out after
Claudio knew
that.
I was here.
Look what I found.
Oh, you've got a matching bowl as well.
I've got one. I found it here.
Beautiful. We can have a little
Franny,
bowl.
come bring her in. Franny, bring her in. Franny is gonna bring you in.
Oh,
You can ring
Franny,
my
come.
bell.
Ready?
Yeah.
Joining us from Montreal, Anik Groje.
hello. Hi, everybody. It's so nice to be here. It's weird. Like I felt like I was watching a show, and then I suddenly remembered I was in the show. So like, whew. I'm gonna play some songs off my most recent album, and this is also a little strange because I'm not used to doing shows in English. So this is gonna be a French song. To just a heads up, but it might fool you at first. My album is also a podcast series. So each song is inspired by someone. Like I interviewed people. I asked them to tell me like one of their most memorable moments or a moment that changed their life. And then I sort of document the process of taking that story and writing a song about it. So when I started that process, I started close to home. And one of the first people I talked to was my brother. So he tells me this story that I'd never heard before. He says he was walking with a friend of his downtown Winnipeg, and they just wanted to go for a beer. When all of a sudden, out of the corner of their eye, they see something fall from a building, and then they realize it's a person. They fell. I don't know. They jumped. Like they of course they rush over, and the guy was still talking, but all he could say was, "My name is Brian Wilson. My name is Brian Wilson." And so my brother, of course, being the awkward guy that he is like, "Oh, like the Beach Boys?" And he's like, "No, my name is Brian Wilson." And then the ambulance comes and the fire and everything's under control. So my brother and his friend, they just keep walking because now, of course, they're understandably quite shaken up. They just want a beer. They just want to sit down and listen to some like good, comforting country music. So they go to the Blue Note Cafe, and at the Blue Note Cafe, there's little jukeboxes in every booth. So they sit down at a booth, and then they put a quarter in the jukebox and just press on Hank Williams because they just want to like mellow out. So put a quarter in the jukebox, press on Hank Williams, but you know what comes out of the jukebox? I know you're all guessing it. You all said it, right? It was the Beach Boys. Wouldn't it be nice if it was easy? Wouldn't it be nice si c'était simple comme du country? Dans une vie à 3 accords, j'en voulais plus encore. Les temps sont durs comme l'asphalte, les jours sont longs, chemin de fer. Tu m'as vu pleuvoir sur le trottoir, tu m'as vu mordre la poussière. I know perfectly well I'm not where I should be, et je tombe comme une larme dans ton whisky. Chaque mot comme d'ici. Wouldn't it be nice si j'avais pu recommencer? Si j'avais pu choisir comment m'appeler, me dire avant que j'abandonne, oh, my name is Brian Wilson. Mais les temps sont durs comme l'asphalte, jours sont longs, chemin de fer. Tu m'as vu pleuvoir sur le trottoir. Tu m'as vu mordre la poussière. I know perfectly well I'm not where I should be. Et je tombe comme une larme dans ton whisky. Je sac mon camp d'ici. Wouldn't it be nice si le jukebox avait joué la chanson de Hank Williams que tu lui avais commandée? Moi je veux du soleil, je veux l'été, surfing USA. Wouldn't it be nice d'oublier? Je m'ennuie à en pleurer. I know que tout le monde à sa façon s'enfuit. Et je tombe comme une larme dans ton whisky. Je sac mon camp d'ici. Wouldn't it be nice que je déraille? I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm so lonesome I could cry. I'm so lonesome I could fly.
Beautiful. I really appreciate the intro. That was so beautiful because I went to listen to Anique's podcast, but of course it is predominantly in French.
Yeah.
Although there is one episode which I'm sure you'll get to. But yeah, that's when you said,
That car.
guess who came on the jukebox? I mean, of course
You all
we
knew
all
it, right?
knew it, but just goosebumps head to toe.
Oh,
Amazing.
yeah. I couldn't believe that story when my brother told me, and it was such an interesting experience to sort of mine stories from elsewhere and just ask someone like, what was something that changed your life, and see how it sort of passes through my filter and comes out as something else, and something that can reach everybody, I hope.
Yeah, beautiful. Thank you. Have you got another one for us?
Sure, yeah. I'm just gonna switch guitars here.
Okay, fantastic.
The guitar sounds very nice as well.
Oh, great, thanks.
Yeah, Hannah, we love the switching from French to English too. It's beautiful.
Yeah, very nice song. It had me mesmerized, and we were slowly dancing in the background. It was amazing.
Oh, cool.
There was some slow dancing going on, indeed.
I am very pro slow dancing. Whenever it can happen, I say go. This one is actually the only English song on the record, and it's because I had the chance to travel to north, like the Arctic Circle. This is one of these trips that sort of falls on your lap, like a gift from. There was a few years back was the 150th birthday of Canada, and I mean I say that with quotations because we know that there were communities and people living here way before the papers were signed and we colonized, but this expedition all through 3 coasts and through the Arctic, the Northwest Passage, was to sort of commemorate this and to get people talking about the issues that are important, the environment, the reconciliation with First Nations. And I got to be like artist in residence on this icebreaker in the Arctic Ocean for a few weeks. And I met a bunch of fascinating people who told me a bunch of stories. But the thing I remember most was sort of feeling like I was learning so much, but at the same time, I'm kind of helpless, wondering, what can I do? What's my part in this? How can I, how do I contribute to bridging these gaps and sort of doing the work, the hard work that needs to be done? And I ended up just writing a song to admit my ignorance, but my openness to learn. So it's called The Name, and this podcast is in English, and I think it's episode 4 or 5. So if ever you want to go have a listen to the voices of the women who inspired this song, I would be very happy. The podcast is called Le Ruban de la Cassette. And there, okay, I'm gonna get right to it. I don't know the name of the bone, of the fur, of the leather, but I'll be the name of the song that we'll sing together. The name of the sin in the name of the prayer, the name of the call, the name of the answer. The name of the ocean of promises broken, the name of a pain that has never been spoken. I don't know the name of the rock, of the bird, of the feather, but I'll be the name of the song that we'll sing together. The name of the river that carries your hope, make me your rope, make me an anchor. The name of the storm that a man can sustain, the name of a daughter, the name of the rain. I don't know the name of the bone, of the fur, of the leather, but I'll be the name of the song that we'll sing together. Ti metallica causa e tu quando ripete. Mi ti metallica causa e tu quai anamica. Mi ti metallica causa e tu quando ripete. Mi ti metallica causa e tu quai anamica. Imakasiku.
Oh, there we go. Oh, no, nearly got everybody.
Yeah,
That's
I like that
that was
groove. That's a really beautiful groove.
Thanks so much.
Mick Garrison was just saying it's like looping without a pedal. Michael, have you got your speakers on?
I do. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That was obviously that's the podcast episode that I listened to as well, being the only one in English. I will post the link. You can listen to the podcast on Anique's website, and you can get to that via radiovenice.tv. You can find out all the information of all the musicians that are playing today, links, find them, go follow them, buy their music and support independent music. And
Great.
you can
Thanks so much.
offer them virtual tips as well.
So what got you started playing music?
What's that?
I just asked her what she got started with, why she's playing music.
my gosh, so long ago. Like, I have a pretty musical family, so again, kind of like Elio, it was just there. Everybody sang, and I remember being mesmerized from such a young age, and always knowing that I wanted to sing. But it sort of took me a while, actually, till I picked up the guitar, because I was a shy kid. It took me a while to work up the guts to actually do it, but I haven't stopped since.
I feel like the guitar is a great vehicle for shy kids. You know?
Yeah,
You can-
totally. It's
you
like
can-
you sort of hide behind it. I
You
think
hide
the
behind
first,
it, but you can leave other people out there that, you know, that's
Exactly.
how I feel about it.
yeah, the first time I did a show, I remember I was just singing because I didn't play very well, and I think it was so awkward that the director of the show just like shoved a guitar in my hand and would like, here, do something, and yeah, I haven't let it go since.
Yeah, well,
Well,
it is
that's a good
addictive,
thing.
yeah. It is addictive. And a beautiful thing.
What kind of guitar is that?
This one is actually a guitar that was built by a luthier from Vermont called Adam Bushwald. His company is called Circle Strings. So if ever you want to look it up, it's Circle Strings guitar. And I took lessons with him a while back. I built an acoustic because I really wanted to give that a shot. I was doing repairs for a while, but Adam was
Did
my
you
teacher.
say you
and-
built?
Yes, not this one. My teacher built this one.
Yep.
When I realized that, okay, I wasn't going to be a luthier because it's a very difficult profession. I left that to the experts and got Adam to build me this one. Yeah, so look up Circle Strings. I love it. It's really my
sounds
favorite
great.
one. Thanks.
Beautiful
Beautiful
sounding.
guitars.
Have you got another song for us?
Sure. I'm going to switch guitars again.
Oh, I love it. She's making them all talk, Michael. Do you name your guitars like Michael does?
No, I name my cars, but not my guitars. That's so
Oh, I
strange.
love you even more.
I name my cars at Noel.
Oh,
Come on in, sir.
I'm a little
Quick shout out to
throat-
Harlan from Henhouse Studios.
Is he out there?
Yeah, he's on Twitch. I completely forgot that we were streaming to Twitch today, so I might just jump on there and see if anyone else has commented.
Hi, Harlan.
I didn't want to
Yeah,
tell anyone
Harlan.
because we were just going to do a little soft launch, and I forgot all about it.
So yeah,
All right, shall I do another one?
Yeah.
Please, we'd love
All
that.
right.
Thanks.
This is a really simple little tune, and one of the guys I spoke to for this project was he specialized in like education, but through play. So his thing was like, kids, just get out there, build stuff, get your hands dirty, like run, jump in the trees, and he told me stories from his childhood, and that got me thinking about, you know, all those crazy things we did when we were kids. And when I present this song, I often ask people, like, so, like, what was your thing? What was your favorite game? What did you want to be when you were a kid? Like, were you an astronaut on the swing set? Were you, I don't know, like anything. This is the part, like, if I was a stand-up comedian, I would go in the audience and say, like, hey, where are you from? What did you want to be when you were a kid? And he told me about the time where the first time he shot a BB gun and he held that little bird in his hands, and what a learning experience that was. On a fait des maisons dans les arbres. On a fait des châteaux dans le sable, des échelles jusqu'au ciel, des couronnes et des bagues de brins d'herbe, et les fenêtres se sont ouvertes. On a fait des rivières en radeau, on rêvait les filles des chevaux, des garçons et de l'eau, des écorchures, des épinettes, et les fenêtres se sont ouvertes. tournoi de jambettes. On a fait craquer des allumettes. On a couru comme le feu sur la plaine. Un matin d'été de sécheresse et les fenêtres se sont ouvertes. Et change les saisons. Le coup de fusil à plomb, la fois où je l'ai eu. On a fait de la paille entre nos murs. On avait le crépi comme armure, le murmure de l'amour, nos orteils nus sur le plancher et la fenêtre de vérité. Échange les saisons, le coup de fusil à plomb, la fois où je l'ai eu. Échange les saisons, le coup de fusil à plomb, la fois où je l'ai eu, l'oiseau.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Franny joined us on the couch here.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Franny. It's good to see
Hello,
you.
Ray. Hi.
Good time to give a shout out to everyone. Beautiful song.
I'm trying to protect myself against Tonan and Michael.
Good plan.
Oh, God.
You might need more than a mask.
They got cooties.
Michael, we've still got quite a bit of echo. Have you got headphones near a mic?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I turned mine
to-
down.
Speakers on
Yeah,
or something?
Tonan turned them all the way up.
Well, it was kind of like a drive-in theater. I was really digging it. You know, we'll keep it down for now. Yeah, that's really beautiful. I was loving the music, and just I was wondering what you were saying, and I know you're talking to me only personally, and I love it.
Yeah.
And I really was dancing with you psychologically, and it was awesome.
That's great. Thanks.
Just for you, Tonan.
Just for me.
We're gonna have one more song from Canada, right?
Yay!
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Anique,
Let's
and
see.
you like your name
Wait.
too. It's really special.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Wow.
You'll tell my mom. I saw she commented earlier, so she'll
Hey,
be happy to hear that too.
give your mom,
did, yes.
give her a big hug. Thank you.
Yes.
Tell her thank you for choosing life.
All right. I think this is fairly in tune.
We rock. Look at Barry's
Sounds pretty
TV.
good.
Okay.
I love Barry's TV, man. Barry's good, dude. Barry's staying up.
I'm gonna play an older tune off my previous record. This one is called L'eau. L'eau means water. Water under the bridge. Time passing fast. You could get the gist. Emporté par le courant, envolé avec le vent. Si je te dis que je t'attends, je mens. Je veux ton temps impatiemment, ton attention intensément. Si je te dis allons lentement, je mens. Tu sais que là-bas, tu sais que là-haut, au-delà de toi, y a que les oiseaux qui savent où ils s'en vont. Mais s'il y a en moi les flots, comme la rivière, comme le ruisseau, non, ou l'eau qui passe sous les mens. Tu sais que là-bas, tu sais que là-haut, au-delà de toi, y a que les oiseaux qui savent où ils s'en vont. Mais il y a en moi les flots, comme la rivière et comme le ruisseau. Non, l'eau qui passe sous les ponts. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Chaque hiver revient le froid et au printemps le retour des oies. Oh, quand je te dis que je suis là, crois-moi. Ah, ah. Mais si je te dis que je t'attends, je mens. Tu sais que là-bas, tu sais que là-haut, au-delà de toi, y a que les oiseaux qui savent où ils s'en vont. Mais s'il y a en moi les flots, comme la rivière et comme le ruisseau. Oh, oh, l'eau, oh, oh, oh. Tu sais que là-bas, tu sais que là-haut, au-delà de toi, y a que les oiseaux qui savent où ils s'en vont. Mais s'il y a en moi les flots, comme la rivière et comme le ruisseau. Oh, ou l'eau qui passe sous les ponts. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Very nice.
I've had that song in my head actually all week. When I do all the behind the scenes stuff for Radio Venice, I'll often listen to someone who's playing in that show coming up, and I'm really curious to know what the lyrics are, particularly the chorus. Can you give me a little bit of insight?
Well, what's funny about the chorus is that it's one of those things that, like, I just wanted something that sounded kind of like I was yodeling.
Yeah.
Yes,
So I went
nailed
for
it.
like I want to learn how to yodel. I'm going to write a song that sounds like that. So tu sais que là-bas, tu sais que it just sounds like that over there, and that above and all around you, only birds really know where they're going, and so water under the bridge. Essentially,
I
that's
like
it.
it. I like it a lot. I'm
Anique.
going to go and learn the French words. Have you got the lyrics posted somewhere online?
No, but I should.
Maybe I'll.
Good idea.
I
Let's
nailed
chat
it with the
afterwards.
yodel. I nailed it with the yodel. Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, this is really beautiful music, and we were talking about, it started getting emotional, and then I heard yodeling, baby. I love you. Yeah.
That's exactly it. Well, I hope it's interesting and fun to listen. Well, I know it is, because I enjoy so many musics that I don't understand the words, and I appreciate so much that you guys invited me on, and I love what you guys are doing, having people from all over the place like this, and it's
I picture
really
people
fun.
dancing.
A quick shout out to Melanie Brule, who we had on about this time last year, I believe. She was, and that was a beautiful recommendation from one of my best friends, Shelley Brown, who was also on the show. And through Melanie, we discovered Anique and Natalie. Shout out to Natalie at Amexi. Is that how you pronounce it?
Hey,
Yep.
what's up, Natalie?
So thank you to all of those lovely women who put all of this, got this connection going, which is really great.
Yeah.
Michael, we seem to have a bit of time. Ethan, no, Victor has not played. He's going to play very soon.
Victor's going to come in, right?
Victor is going to come in, yeah. And maybe at the end we might have time for another one from Anique, but we'll see how it goes.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right,
I'm gonna
great.
stick around and listen.
Fantastic.
Well,
So
let's
Michael,
what we can do from Venice here. We've been, besides a couple of comments and stuff, we have not really been doing anything. So we have Victor Manso here.
Let's do it. Yeah.
We're going to have a little Barry intro while you
Barry.
guys get set up.
Victor, why don't you come in? And we can
Victor, he's ready to rock.
Did I move?
Very nice.
I meant to hit the crickets, but
Yeah.
I hit the breeze.
There's been some very controversial discussion around booing being the new yay, but I'm still not down with it. But anyway.
Barry is so ahead of the curve, we don't even know. He's light years ahead. Light years ahead.
I got this new one.
You know, we're keeping it laid back here in Venice, and then way further ahead is Australia, and then way the fuck out is Barry. So, you know, that's the evolution of things. That's where we're going, but we're ready to launch something more here from Venice, right?
Yeah.
All the way over the world and also in outer space. We got Victor Manzo here. We saw him like a couple of weeks ago playing a music box from Billy Stover, which we want to give a shout out. Fantastic shows we had there. Victor was really cool.
Victor.
And so before I played, Billy said, "Why don't you ask this guy? See what you like." And then I liked him. We asked him, so he's here today.
Mm-hmm.
We're really happy about this.
Yes.
We'll talk about a little bit in a moment, but we have a couple songs. Tonan is going to bring him in, right?
I'm from afar.
Yep.
From
There are-
afar.
A lot of
Ready.
people out there waiting. Thank you all for being so patient. And yeah, here we go.
Okay, cool. Tonan, do it.
No quiero que me expliques qué es el bien y el mal. Solo quiero que me des libertad de poder caminar. Porque sí, es cierto que ya no hay balanzas entre odiar y amar. Entonces, ábreme paso que lo quiero reparar. Sé que en el camino me tendré que equivocar. Pero lo siento, soy humano y me tiene que pasar. Solo necesito que me escuches nada más. El arte es la única arma que si disparas puedes salvar. Porque sé que lo haré bien. Porque en cada paso que está tu alma está mi ser. Porque sé que lo haré bien. más valor que un orador que con mentiras vuelve amor. Una esperanza vale más que el alma de los soldados. Por eso es que el que lucha con verdad se gana el cielo siendo humano. No, 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 y ya las cartas están sobre la mesa. La vida nos oscurece cuando nos llega la tristeza. No, 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 sé que no es un juego, que vivir no es una fiesta. Pero levanta las manos y siente la energía de esta tierra, porque sé que lo harás bien. Porque si lo intentas, en todas partes te sentiré, porque sé que lo haremos bien. Es fácil ser testarudo si sabes creer. Un batallón que dispara poesía es inmortal, no tiene herida. Pero ¿por qué robar? ¿Por qué matar? Si te ofrezco esta salida. Pensemos en horizontal cuando le hablemos a un hermano. Sé que suena como un sueño nada más, pero por sueños aquí estamos.
Yeah! Chingón is what we call that. Beautiful, man. You got me crazy.
Very nice.
Lovely.
Well,
Your voice is
hold
radical,
on.
too. You got it going on, baby boy. You're gold.
Tonan is really feeling the vibe that you are creating there, Victor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
well, we got
We
our
want
little
more.
dancer here, right?
Yeah, I couldn't help
your own
but
personal
dance. It
go-go
just
dancer.
sounded so good. It
Personal
just,
go-go dancer. Where else you
how
get that?
refreshing was that to your ears out there, folks?
It sounded really good in here. Really great voice. It's really beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's actually
Yeah.
that's a very very old song. I only understood 4 words. Thank you, Ethan. That's actually a very old song. I think that song is at least 15 years old or older.
Really?
So how
Yeah.
old are you? Then I assume you didn't write
you
it.
don't ask that question.
That is not a question you ask
You don't ask
people.
that. You don't ask that question to an artist.
Unless you're a vampire. You wrote it 50
How old
years
are you,
ago.
Michael?
I'm beyond
No,
vampire.
we don't
living.
ask those questions.
Yeah, no, but I'm an 80s child. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, go the 80s.
Hey, we actually were supposed to ask him like questions a song later, right? We jumped the gun here. Let's have.
Oh,
another
yeah, I
song
jumped
that
the
we
gun.
can
I just
one
Right into
question.
the music,
Yes.
please.
All right, I'm gonna play a cover of one of my big influences, Damien. It's a song that I think it was the first song that I learned of his, and I play the song very often. I really love it. Don't hold yourself like that, 'cause you hurt your knees and I kiss your mouth and back. Oh, that's all I need. Don't build your world around the volcanoes melting down. What I am to you is not real. What I am to you, you do not need. What I am to you is not what you mean to me. You give me miles and miles of mountains, and I ask for the sea. I'm out your back. Oh, is that all you need? Don't drag my love around. Oh, volcano, melt you down. What I am to you is not real. What I am to you, oh, you do not talk, you do not me. Oh, and what I am to you is not what you mean to me. You give me miles, miles of mountains, and oh, for what I give to you is what I'm going through. Oh no, this is not you, no. It's just another phase of finding what I really need is what makes me bleed. Oh, like disease, Lord, she's still too young. A volcano melts you down, but you're still too young. A volcano melts you down, still too young. A volcano melts you down, oh, but you're still too young. A volcano melts you down, oh no, no. And I kiss your mouth, oh no. Ooh, and I kiss your mouth, oh no. But she's still too young. And I kiss your mouth, oh no, no. And I kiss your mouth, 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 mouth. You do not need me.
Very well executed. Nailed it. Once again.
Yeah, that's Damien Rice. He's an Irish singer-songwriter. He was basically the person that I listened to, and I heard his music, and I was like, oh, this is the kind of music that I want to create. Like, this is the style of the things that I would like to try to come up with for myself. And so I've followed him ever since, and I enjoy playing him a lot.
You made it your own, and it sounds great.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Touching millions, man. Touching millions by the heart.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Just reaching out.
So Billy told me, besides being a musician, you're also an actor, right?
I am, yeah. I mean, that's actually what brought me to the U.S., really.
When did you come to the U.S.?
I came to the U.S. in 2009.
You're right.
Good.
Yeah.
What a promising and secure career coming to Los Angeles as an actor and as a musician.
I know, right?
Dude,
Yeah.
that's bulletproof.
Steady as hell. There's nothing could go wrong. Absolutely.
There's nothing good wrong. It's
nothing. What could possibly?
I admire you for your courage to do this.
Thank you.
Right.
It is.
Because it takes some. Right?
Yeah, it's a challenge. It's a struggle. But when you love it, there's not really an alternative. You know.
Yeah. The thing is also like, if it's really hard for you to get every little thing, I think is very sweet. Right?
Yeah.
And you definitely learn to appreciate that in a town like this, you know. Barry is in the business here, like you have seen it all, like up and down, right? Also working with all these artists. You know, you got to do it because you love it. That's the most important part, because otherwise you're going to get frustrated if you think about money or all that stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
If you think about steadiness, you're probably gonna give up before you even start.
Yeah. I shouldn't be doing it. It's for the love of it.
in the wrong
That's what
industry.
Yeah, you're probably. I mean, you gotta. I had an acting teacher who said, if there's anything else that you can do that you're happy doing other than acting, do that.
Do that.
Because chances are you're gonna have a higher chances of making it work.
I tried to make it in the business.
Well, let's hear another one. Have you got something else for us?
Yes.
Sure. Yeah. Let's do. I'll do another original.
Do you have any records out? Anything?
No. So the fascinating thing is that because I've been pursuing acting mostly, my musical side was sort of on the sidelines, and then when the pandemic happened, this baby is the thing that saved me from going crazy.
Tell me about it.
So I sort of I've always been playing it casually, but it's suddenly last year I realized how much I'd missed it, and so most of the songs that I have that I've written that I'm going to perform are at least 10 years old, and I'm hoping now I have a determination to just making sure that I find a way to make them, record them, and make them sound the way that they should, and share it with the world as much as possible.
You got to go out and play it.
Yeah, to play it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. So
Well, Breakwater Studio has a great sound if you want to record.
Yeah, well.
there you go. I mean,
And for the video, we got dancers.
we got to. Yeah, we got to.
You know,
We got the full Monty, right?
I practice every night.
All right. So let's
All
hear
right,
some more
without
music,
further
right?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
great
Do
idea.
you want me to take your headphones for a
Yes,
second?
thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, let's try this.
I have a tuner. Do you need one also?
Once another day for you. Even after all we've been through, you don't seem to care. And how can you be so relaxed to say you won't come tonight? Again another night. I could wait for you all of my life. Live the winter all alone like I already have. But you do not seem to count, not the gray hair, nor the wrinkles on my face. To you it's just another day. I can see the pain in your eyes. It makes me want to let go, but I know that I won't. I will tell you I understand, then throw the roses away and hide under my bed. Oh, because no matter how much I try, I cannot just let go of you. After all, what's just another day? And all because every time I look into your eyes, I find the reason of why I try and never give up, and never give up. And I could wait for you all of my life. Live the winter all along like I already have. But you do not seem to count, not the gray hair, nor the wrinkles on my face, nor the clock ticking away, and nor the sheets getting cold again, nor the lips dried out in pain. To you it's just another day. Wow.
Very moving, touching song.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You know what? I identified with that song. You played that for me. Thank you.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
They're all for you, Tonan.
Excellent.
Oh, we've got people crying in the
was
audience. It's a beautiful
amazing.
thing.
Hey, so I was just wondering, a little procedure here. We're having a bit time, right? We might go maybe to have another song. I think.
Yes,
so
please.
we probably would have one more for you. You planned 4, right?
One more.
He played one of my favorite songs, which is a cover, but I'm not sure we would.
More, please.
That's when I heard you play the Nina Simone song.
Yeah, feeling good?
Which song is that?
I'm not sure. Would you be up for playing that one?
Yeah, I mean, the lyrics, I got the lyrics a little jumbled up, but I can give it a go.
That's all right.
That's.
I
when
was going to
when-
ask Lynn how many shovels that one was. She did say that she loved that one and said super wow. But one of our regulars, Lynn, she likes to compliment people with how many shovels she needed because she's
I
really
see.
digging it.
Well, thank you for all the shovels. I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
So let's see how much that will shovel now. What's coming?
Yeah, I can give it a go.
Would you be up for it?
Please.
Wait up.
What song is that?
So this is when I heard him play this. I thought, oh man, it would be nice to get him on the show.
All right, we'll give it a go. I don't remember, like the lyrics, I got them all jumbled up, so I hope I don't butcher it too much.
That's all right.
Improvise, man.
No disrespect to Nina. All right. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good.
sorry, Victor. I cut you off like this, unexpected to ask you this, but it was
No,
worth it,
not
right?
at all. Thank you for asking.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
It was.
Yeah, that happens to be one of my all-time favorite songs in the
Oh
world.
yeah,
for some reason.
it gets me going.
It was Nia Simone's birthday just recently, right? That's
Yes.
a good way to
Yeah,
honor
it's
her.
true. It's true. Well,
So-
that goes to her.
Yes,
That was
right.
amazing. That was an amazing cover. And she's another artist that I'm not a huge fan of other people covering, but you killed it.
Yeah,
Gets
I mean,
away with it, right?
I don't know what
Yeah,
I was thinking when I
absolutely.
decided I was gonna cover Nina Simone. I don't know. I probably
No.
was just not. I was not thinking.
Well,
No, that
and
was,
I-
well, I'm glad you thought it.
I thought. I guess yeah. I don't regret it.
You know, actually, when you started playing it, I'm like, wow, that is quite some courage to do
I
that,
agree.
right? And
Yes.
so, and you did totally backed it up, and I'm like, yeah, man, really good, really
You
good.
know what, Michael? I've never heard that song in my life, and I don't know who Dina Simone is, but boy, you do nail your cover songs. You make them yours.
We need some expertise. Call us in. So, what should we do? Should we go to Canada for a song and then come back to Venice for another one?
Absolutely.
Would you guys up for
Yeah,
that?
that's a great idea.
Absolutely.
Let's do that, right?
You know what I'm
Look, there's
loving?
another Ray watching. Hi, other Ray.
Hi, You know what I'm loving about this whole setup? Like I see you got four squares and hearing like the Nina Simone, and it reminds me of just sitting with a gang of friends at somebody's house and whipping out songs and listening to other people play. It's like something I haven't done in, God, like a year and a half, and I miss it. So it's really
Are you
fun.
allowed to gather in small groups or
Not inside.
not inside?
No.
And it's too cold outside at the moment,
Yeah.
isn't it? You said there's a lot of snow.
Yeah.
They're gonna come Friday nights to Venice.
I would definitely.
Yes.
Yeah. I would love a bit of snow because it's been filthy hot here
Oh
lately.
yeah.
Oh, well.
No, we've had a great winter, and I'm thankful for that, because about the only thing we can do is like get out and snowshoe or something. So, but
That sounds pretty wild.
you guys are inspiring me and making me look forward to the day where I can just invite some pals over and share some songs. So, here's one that I wrote on a train.
Here. You wrote
A long time ago. Again, I'm gonna dig back into those like songs I wrote about 15 years ago as well. But I wrote it on a train, and that's all. You just kind of feel a little chugging along. And loin, loin, loin means far, 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 which I thought was fitting for this context. Okay. Je suis obsolète, si t'arrêtes, je veux tant que tu m'aimes. Et c'est ça qui m'embête, d'en avoir dire que sans faire ça ne sert à rien. L'amour est un chemin qui va loin, loin, loin. Je suis loin, loin, loin. Obsolète, boîte à lettres, la charrette, lire le latin, calumet de la paix, la plume, l'encrier, la bonne sœur, le curé, les dents de lait, sous l'oreiller, obsolète, noir et blanc, et je m'attrape de temps en temps à avancer, à espérer pouvoir rester plus qu'un instant, mais obsolète, je regrette que l'avenir soit si inquiétant. Je me ramène vers le présent, te donne mon cœur, prends-en soin, je suis obsolète. Si t'arrêtes, je tente du même, mais c'est ça qui m'entête. On a beau dire que sans faire ça ne sert à rien. L'amour est un chemin qui va loin, 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 loin. Je suis loin, 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 loin.
Oh, I could just sit and listen to you for hours, days.
Sounded good here. Sounded really good here.
Maybe sooner or later we all can make shows and we can travel and play shows out live together.
Yeah. One of those train like traveling caravans.
Yes.
I love that.
I
Let's
would
do
love
it.
that. That sounds wonderful.
Actually, there's a great train down in Victoria, which is at the bottom end of the country, called the Blues Train. I think that's what it's called, the Blues Train. And I've never been on it, but a really good friend and amazing musician, Claude Hay, has performed on it numerous times. And so I think the idea is you get on the train and you go somewhere and they play music to you along the way. I always thought it was a great idea.
Oh my gosh, I want to do that now. Because here in Canada as well, on Via Rail, like you can cross the country, and if you're a musician, sometimes they let you like perform, and you have to do 3 sets a day in exchange for a bunk, and like it takes 4 days to cross the country. But I've done that a few times,
amazing.
and
I love that.
it's such a fun way to travel and just to feel that little motion as you're playing, and you have the swaying of the train. It's like, yeah.
That
Oh,
sounds
there's
fantastic.
something beautiful about the idea of being on a journey while being on an artistic journey. There's the storytelling usually has to do with adventures and experiences that you go through, and then here you are just crossing a country or traveling around. And I just feel like there's something beautiful about that connection.
Exactly. And traveling is the time where people share stories. Like you can tell a stranger your life story on a train, and things like that happen, and that's the part of the magic.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Like Tranguero that was here last week, he told us about he traveled the United States with the guitar to pick up the different styles of guitars, like bluegrass or blues, or whatever the thing, and just made actually a record out of this, telling the story. I thought it was a very interesting perspective.
Yeah, there's an Israeli artist, and his name escapes me right now because my brain is failing me, but he makes musical arrangements with artists from all around the world, and what he does is he always tries his best to create a style similar to either the country of the artist that or the place where he wants to do it. And so when you listen to his albums, it's like you're listening to this array. It's almost like you're listening to different albums play simultaneously, because he doesn't try to keep one style, but rather he tries to create a connection between the differences of each place, and it's beautiful.
Wow, that's beautiful. You'll have to, when you remember who that is, let us know. Post it to Radio Venice so we can have a look. Yeah, thank you.
I will. I definitely will.
We might have to get some truth serum in you after.
Yes.
So see what that does. If we can find that information.
I'll be like, the truth is, I don't know who I am anymore.
Well, you're Venice in the worst case.
Is there another song still remaining in your brain?
I think that's what happens, right? We wait for
Yes, there's more music coming.
Yeah, we can play more.
There's
right.
more
I
music
can
coming
play
out of
That's
this
under-
young man.
I've been broadcasting, like, part of the way that I was making money. I've been making money since the pandemic started. Was doing like apps, doing broadcasts live and playing music, and that's how I expanded my repertoire because people keep asking. And so I've become super used to the idea of people asking for more music.
Great.
So,
Great. And I'm not sure whether you've gotten used to it, but it's a good time for all of our viewers to get used to tipping our virtual musicians, tipping our musicians virtually. You can find all of the information on how to tip these wonderful people in the description of all the videos and flashed up on the screen while they're playing. So please be generous, dip into your pockets, and remember that if you were going to a gig, you probably would have bought at least one drink. It would have been overpriced and you would have tipped your barmaid. So instead, bartender. So instead, please tip your musicians, and you can also donate to Radio Venice because we are 100% volunteer run, and we love you and we want to keep doing this, and every little bit helps. Thank you.
We the musicians
you
are the
guys.
emotional bartenders, right?
That's right.
Just
That's right.
That's what we can do.
Ethan's
Let's have
saying
another one
5
for
drinks,
this
I have
one.
a problem. Well, that's fine. You can donate 5 drinks to all of
All right,
us.
Victor.
We haven't got a problem with that.
All right, Victor.
Let's have another one for Victor, okay?
Yeah,
I
thanks,
play,
Victor.
Absolutely. This is a cover, actually. I love this cover. This is
No, it's going to be live.
A couple of the artists that I mentioned. Damien Ruiz was the one that I did the cover earlier, and this one is Glen, Hansard, also an Irish singer-songwriter. And this is a song that I love to use a lot of times when I'm closing shows. So it's called When Your Mind's Made Up. So, if you ever want something and you call, then I'll come running to find, and I'll be at your door when there's nothing worth running for. When your mind's made up, when your mind's made up, there's no point trying to change it. When your mind's made up, when your mind's made up, there's no point trying to stop it. You see, you're just like everyone. When the shit falls, all you wanna do is run away and hide all by yourself. When you fall from me, there's nothing else. When your mind's made up, when your mind's made up, there's no point trying to change it. When your mind's made up, when your mind's made up, there's no point trying to stop it. When your mind's made up, when your mind's made up, there's no point trying to fight it. When your mind. I'll come running.
Cool song.
Is that your original?
Beautiful.
No,
You
that's,
said that was a
Glen
cover.
Hansard.
Man, that's
Yeah, it's a cover
Good.
by Glen Hansard is the artist.
Okay.
Sounds so
Is,
good.
is
bro.
he the guy that wrote from the movie Once?
Yes.
Yeah.
He is. He is. Yeah. I had the pleasure to see him in New York many years ago, and it was like a pay what you can kind of thing. So I was able to see him for like $5.
Wow,
If you're a
that's
student in
amazing.
New York, it's it's a bargain. So it was great. He's amazing. He's an amazing artist.
You're amazing, bro.
Very nice.
To all the amazing artists,
Thank you.
to all the people that support the
Thank
amazing
you.
artists. We have some friends out there. We want to say thank you. John Stein, we both
John
say
Stein,
hi.
love you,
To our
bro.
friend Franny,
Friend.
Peony by Venice, only Venice Vintage,
Oh
PD.
man, where's his
So
sign,
support
man?
us, our friend Billy Stobo, Stephen
Stephen
Gatto, so
Gatto.
many friends, so many people who support us. Thank you, Ray, for your fantastic work. Thank
Thanks,
you, Barry.
Michael.
And everybody tuning
all of you
in
guys.
Thanks,
and
Barry. Thanks,
participating. Great job.
Yeah, thank you to all of our
Yes.
regulars. I'm going to miss a lot of names, but just a quick shout out to Lynn, Phil, Hannah. Well, the Von Hoffmans aren't here, but they're normally here.
Where are they? What's up?
I don't know. There's probably
Where's
another
Susie?
Super Bowl on or something.
Oh,
Susie's
we
not
see him all
on
the
this
time.
week.
I saw Susie riding bike on the bike path. You
But
know,
there's a lot of
super
people
crowded
who
around
tune
here.
in every week, and we're just so thankful for your love and your support. And thank you very much to our artists who joined us tonight.
Victor.
Elio in
Thank you,
Switzerland,
guys.
who's probably
Thank you
sound
guys for
asleep
having me.
now.
For having us.
Anique, thank you so much. Victor, thanks for joining us. Barry, thanks for all of your help in the Outofcontrol-atron. Michael, Tonan, keeping it unique in Venice.
We'll be back next week.
Thank you, rock and roll.
We will be back next week.
God bless everyone.
I have something to say. Friday, if you're in Venice, there will be some fun stuff going on the music box again in front of Only in Venice Vintage. I heard there might be rumors about a Spiel performance, right? You might see Barry the Conley out there. So get ready to be probed on Friday night. And we're so looking forward to see you guys again next Sunday, right? Again.
Yeah,
Sunday.
and if you
Ciao,
haven't
ciao.
already subscribed to our YouTube channel, we would really appreciate it. You've just got to go and click that button in the bottom corner down
Radio
there.
Venice.
And you'll get a little notification whenever we go live. And thank you to anyone out there on Twitch who watched us. Thanks, Harlan,
The
for
first
getting us.
Twitch.
I twitched
Yeah,
with
yeah.
you. I twitched with you.
We might even promote that fact next week, and I might even remember that we're doing that. But yeah, thanks. Thanks for
I'm
tuning
just watching
in.
my hair grow. It's pretty cool.
And we'll see you all next Sunday.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.